what I said. I said base Minato in the text.
No, you didn't. You just said Minato.
I said I gave you literally a list of a copy and pasted thing of like all my skills. I just edited the
base Minato versus Tobirama.
And you said Minato.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't read that part. It just said like if you look to the right, it just says Minato on there, or it doesn't say anything about him.
It literally says base Minato.
Can I get all Minatos? Because I think that's
no. I'm not giving you a comp Minato.
Yeah, you get comp Tobirama.
What even is comp Tobirama? He has like
he just has base. He doesn't have anything else.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're just using base Minato. Like literally what
that's
you
all
agree to.
Tobiramas.
Like if you want, I can just show like freaking crack. Like it's base Minato. Unless you want to pick something else.
Bro, just give me comp Minato.
No, I'm not giving you comp Minato.
Why? You mean KCM?
You mean KCM? That's all you're saying. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, KCM and Sage mode. Give me that.
KCM and he doesn't even use Sage mode.
He can't do both at the same time.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying both. Just like access to either one.
Minato? I don't think KCM
No, he just have to pick the stronger one and go with it.
Yeah. Unless you're shown to use both Sage mode and KCM at the same time, you can't use it.
I'm not. Yeah, okay. So, I'm just saying like access to either one.
So I mean, you already said base
who's stronger and then choose that one.
Oh, I can only pick one.
You already said base Minato versus base Tobirama. Can we just do this? Like Jesus Christ.
No, there is no fucking You're getting composite Tobirama.
There's no such thing as composite Tobirama.
There's no transformations for Tobirama. Yes, it's just base Tobirama.
Yeah, I know, but that's like some BS because That's like basically saying Naruto, but no transformation.
Dude, what the hell are you asking for?
So Minato is trash, basically. That's what they're saying.
Bruh, basically all I'm saying is
Minato's weak, yes.
Bruh, okay, there's some bull. I'm getting rope-a-doped.
Dude, you literally agree. I have it on because I'm recording. You already said yes to Tobirama versus base Minato.
No, I thought it was regular Minato. That's what I even said. But I didn't like.
He doesn't have KCM. Regular Minato wouldn't have KCM, no.
No, not like when I say regular, I just mean not base, like composite. But, okay. All right. Wait. Give me one. Wait. I need 1 second, then.
I mean, I don't think KCM Minato has any good feats. So
he doesn't have any feats. He has none.
Yeah, but I could help.
He has a lot of anti-feats, though.
Yeah, I could use it in an argumentation.
He was in a days against Obito.
All right,
because that matters for some
reason.
This is
downhill then, since I'm only. So why can't I get composite then?
There's no such thing as composite Minato. Shut up.
Yes. Do you know what composite is? Yeah.
All feats.
Is such a thing.
It means all feats, but there's really just base Minato and KCM. You're making this overcomplicated. We should already be debating. Like, shut up.
So can I get composite Minato?
Do you want KCM to Minato?
And Sage mode, yeah.
There's no. He can't use Sage mode.
No, not at the same time. Just like I want to be able to argue for both.
No,
just say KCM. Get KCM or to get base or get Sage mode. Don't get like.
Okay. Okay, I get base and KCM then, I guess.
What the fuck? Base and KCM, so is he starting off the battle in base?
Or
base,
am I he can transform to... Yeah, base, but he can transform to KCM too.
Okay, sure.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
Okay, sure, I'll start off. Okay, so are you aware base Minato only scales to, like, teenage Obito?
No, that's not true.
Okay. I fucking hate you. Jesus Christ, we should have already started. Obito scans. How long are we taking to get scanned so we're in agreement?
Like 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
You lost the minute you wrote that argument.
There we go. And now here. He forced him to use Flying Thunder God. Here.
Where are you dropping these?
Here.
Scans?
I'm just collecting still there. I'm dropping them now. Okay, hidden scans. So.
Wait, who's judging? Is Crack judging?
Crack. I already asked him to.
Okay.
Crack is some shit at debating. Why is he?
Wait,
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god. I'm gonna ban him and then he's gonna get mad.
So. No, crack, please no.
No, okay.
Because you're annoying. Shut up.
Let them debate.
Here, alright.
Wait, no, please stop. Please stop.
Just serve me them. Okay. So here we have Minato saying whoever touched each other first wins. Then we have Minato saying he forced me to use Flying Thunder God. Then we have Minato saying whoever attacks a split second faster will win. This should show relativity.
Wait, hold up. So no, you're covering a few points. Can we stop and like go over the ones you covered first?
Talk. Do you have any disagreements?
Yeah. The first thing you brought up was so you brought up that he forced me to use the Flying Thunder God. Wasn't that because he separated Kushina and Minato from each other?
What? No, that didn't even happen yet.
Do I see? I see Kushina literally like at a different location than Minato.
Oh,
he's teleporting to
Naruto. Okay, I forget you don't remember Naruto. Naruto was literally just born. Obito came and he grabbed Naruto and was going to stab him. And Minato went and used like body flicker, took Minato, right? And Obito was going to stab him, and then he went and like he had to use Flying Thunder God, and he barged out of there. Like Kushina didn't. Yeah, sure.
Believe this is.
Kushina didn't.
This is in reference to
no.
Wait, can I respond?
Sure. Go on.
So yeah, I do believe this is in reference to him having to go save Kushina. He literally says his target was Kushina. He separated us.
So separating. Okay, what do you mean by separating? I'm referring to when he took the tailed beast.
He separated by him saying his target was Kushina. He separated us, and him teleporting to his safe houses, meaning he's teleporting to Kushina.
Oh my. Okay, so Kushina didn't get the Nine Tails extracted from her until after this. Obito had taken her outside and pinned her on a rock. And he genjutsu the Nine Tails.
Oh my gosh. So where is Minato going right now?
He had just saved Naruto from Obito.
He's going to save Kushina.
Huh?
Yes.
No, what? No,
so what he's saying is in reference to him having to teleport to his safe houses.
What are you even talking about? Dude, all this is saying is he forced me to use Flying Thunder God.
Do you want me to explain it like more? I can put it more simply.
Please elaborate on it.
He forced me to use Flying Thunder God. His target was Kushina. He separated us. Gotta hurry. This is in reference to him having to go save Kushina. He's literally teleporting between the safe houses.
So I'm trying the data book and the manga scan. I might just show you the anime. So Naruto was born, and Obito took Naruto and was going to kill him. Minato then saved Naruto.
Can you show some of this context?
Yes, I told you I'm looking for it right now. Here, I'm just gonna get the YouTube video. This is Obito.
La 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 la.
Here. She hadn't had the Nine Tails extracted from her yet. Did I not copy it? Control C.
Okay. Like what timestamp am I looking for?
53 seconds.
23 seconds?
53. Or 57.
Okay.
So you can see Naruto is being born.
I've never seen. All it's showing is like Naruto being born.
Okay, I'm trying to show you the exact thing. So if you want to go to 157, you can see the exact moment where Obito like grabs Naruto, Minato uses body flicker, takes Naruto, and then he has to like Flying Thunder God out of there. I don't see why you're even arguing this scan, even though it's just like further evidence to show that he's relative in speed. Do you have any contradiction or I don't know? Do you have any problem with the other scans?
Wait 1 sec. So where does it say? Oh, I was supposed to. No, wasn't it just to get out of there? He was using that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you asking for?
Because he's not using. No. There's no indication. How would he use Flying Thunder God here?
He literally says you see him using Flying Thunder God, and he says that he
to exit the building. like to get out of the place. He literally just teleports to his safe house.
I'm just showing relativity to Obito.
Oh my god!
What are you asking for,
context
yes?
1 second. The context you were giving earlier was that he used it in reference to Obito.
I'm
He used it in reference to get Naruto to his safe house.
from Obito. Yes, Obito was attacking them.
Okay, so to save Naruto, he had to use Flying Thunder God. That's fine.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. To save Naruto, he had to use Flying Thunder God. Okay, now
Yes, to
do
get
you
out
have
of the
any?
building.
Do you have any problems with any other scans? Like him literally saying whoever's a split faster.
You're just saying that Minato is
It's
faster,
relative
but
in speed to Obito. Yes.
Wait, could you repeat that?
Do you agree Minato is relative in speed to Obito?
He's a little
Obito.
bit faster.
Teenage Obito. I don't see why
I
he'd be
would say
faster.
he is faster because he does beat him like in a clutch moment.
With Flying Thunder God, yes. Obito actually touches Minato before his Rasengan touches him. Do you want to see that?
Yeah, I think. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I do think they're somewhat relative. Yeah.
Okay, so they're relative in speed.
But I think
okay.
I think this Obito is just strong.
Can you show this Obito was on the level of Gibito?
No, so there's nothing saying that.
Okay, no, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, you are okay. So look, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, I accept it. Yeah. I get what you said. We don't need to do this. Okay, you're wasting time. We are in agreement. They are relative in speed. Okay.
Okay.
All you're saying is you have to show Obito got faster. Okay. Is that correct?
So no,
I'm not. I don't want to straw man you.
There's no.
You just said that.
Outlier showing. Wait, let me finish. There's no anti-feat showing that this Obito isn't as fast as any of these other characters.
Okay.
If you want to claim that he's not on the same par as the characters we see later, I think you would have to show that.
I know. I just shut up. Oh my goodness. So I literally just said, as long as you're in agreement, Minato is relative in speed to this Obito, we're fine. Are you fine? Like,
yeah, go ahead. You can keep your scaling going.
So now we have this. Okay, Minato is relative in speed to just early teenage Obito. Okay, now I'll show you where Tobirama scales and just explain through linking my scaling. Tobirama is much faster and is essentially going to blitz Minato. Okay. So AP speed. Okay.
Woo.
Let me see. I marked him. Now we have this. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to change my phone. My computer's about to die. Alrighty, there we go. So in scans, we can see that Tobirama was faster than unstable Jibito. It's said that like it was just his plan to essentially get blitzed by him. He's able to throw paper bombs on him and tag him with a Flying Thunder God seal before he can reach Jibito, meaning he's faster than unstable Jibito. Okay, make sure I'm saying unstable. Unstable Jibito was able to blitz Mastered KCM1 Naruto and EMS Sasuke.
Wait, I have a problem. With your scaling. So one, why are you saying he's faster than unstable Jibito? Because are you saying it's just because he got a Flying Thunder God seal on him?
He went so he didn't actually get blitzed by him. He reacted to him, right? He literally says it was just a fourth jutsu, and he says it was my plan to get attacked. Okay, he throws paper. Let me finish. He goes and throws paper bombs on him and is able to tag AC on him. Okay.
Wouldn't that only make them relative?
Yeah, that's fine. He's relative to this Obi, the unstable Jibito.
Yeah,
okay.
This is.
Okay, I don't care. Okay, it doesn't matter. Unstable Jibito was faster than EMS Sasuke and Mastered KCM1 Naruto.
Where was he faster than?
I showed you the scan. I showed you the scan.
EMS Sasuke reacting.
I showed you the scan. Okay, I mean he blitzed them in combat speed. They visually reacted with their cognition. Okay.
Okay.
But in terms of combat speed, unstable Jibito blitzed him. And unstable Jibito was able to.
Which scan is showing the
second last one?
Sasuke?
Second last one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think they're relative, actually.
Can
And
you show
I'll
me
show
that?
you with a scan where he, where EMS Sasuke reacts down. Here, 1 second. Let me go to the chapter. Does anyone remember what chapter this fight is? It's like
Probably like 650 or 640.
okay. Got it. Doop, 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 doop. My internet is slow.
What do you mean? You have a $1,200 PC and great internet. It's goated. What are you talking
It
about?
is good, but I'm on my phone. Are you Crack? Are you familiar with the scan where EMS Sasuke saves Naruto from yeah, here, I think here it is. Yeah, right here. Where he saves him from the same Obito. So they're relative to each other.
Can you show me?
Yeah, go ahead. Here, I got you. Right there.
What's happening here? Yeah, this is him when he was like literally uncontrolled. He couldn't hold the power of the Ten Tails.
Okay, so that's unstable Jubito.
No, this is not
relative
unstable.
to
This
him.
Jubito, no, his literally form of the Ten Tails started like getting disproportionate. He became like a snake and bloated. Do you want to see that?
Yes, so this is unstable
No.
Jubito.
So when I mean unstable Jubito, I mean him as he's like still like has the body of a human in the composition of a human. This Jubito, he literally couldn't hold the Ten Tails power. Do you need to see that scan?
Okay, wait. So no, why you're claiming that there's some distinction here? Where is that distinction made?
Yeah, sure, I'll show you. Yeah. This fat fuck.
Not in their bodies, like their power, essentially.
Yeah, you'll see it. He's really flying in the sky here. And he immediately like freaking becomes super bloated and fat, like he can't hold the Ten Tails power, and he crashes down. And in the next scan I'm showing, Minato is like, oh, he hasn't fully merged with the Ten Tails, so like now's our time to take him out.
Yeah, because he'd be okay. Wait, just show the scan first.
I did. I showed him. So
I see. Yeah, that just means he still has to take time to transform. That doesn't
okay, so
make any
he's
distinction in his power or
so
speed or
he'd be
skill.
weaker, right? So if we see that when Jubito is in his human form, when he's unstable, he is being blitzed by him. But then he goes and he becomes bloated and can't control the Ten Tails
Wait, he's
power.
being blitzed by who? Who is
Unstable
him? Who's he
Jubito
being
when he was
blitzed
an
by?
unstable Jubito when he was a human. Okay, he blitzed EMS Sasuke. Okay, then he
Yeah.
went and then he goes and starts falling apart from the Ten Tails, and Sasuke can now react to him. And I have showed you that
Yes.
Minato, that he is shown like being weaker. Minato goes and says like, "Oh, he's not fully merged, and now it's time to take him out." So I do believe he should be weaker here. Sasuke wouldn't scale to the real one.
So okay, so let me show my contention with that.
Okay,
One,
cool.
just because they can react to each other, or they can blitz each other, doesn't mean that they aren't inherently not relative. And when you say that Minato's saying, "Oh, this means he's weaker because he says he's not completely synced with the Jinchuriki yet, and we should attack," that doesn't create any distinction that he's actually weaker. It just means that he's in the mode of transformation. That means he's transforming in the moment, and that's their best time to attack him. So yeah, that makes complete sense. What you want to attack someone while they're transforming, not like while they're completely still and have the all of their consciousness essentially.
Yeah, so I told you that we can see that he goes from blitzing Sasuke to now Sasuke being able to react to him. If you want to go, or you can just say like the Susanoo should be instant in a way, and he's able to react with his cognition. So his Susanoo would just scale that high, not his actual body.
No, it's a jutsu. It has an activation time. So
Yeah,
we
but
know that
it's pretty instant, I'd say. Do you disagree that the Susanoo activation is like instant, or at least the rib cage?
I think it's relative to the user. So their ability does
No, I
dictate how
strongly
fast it is.
disagree. Okay, we see when Sasuke
If you
fights the Raikage is like can bully Sasuke physically, but before the Raikage can slam Sasuke to the ground, he's able to react with the Susanoo in an instant. Do you want to see that?
no, okay, let me explain that scan. I know what you're talking about. That's because the Raikage is falling. The Raikage.
No, I'm not saying
Okay,
that.
let me
No,
finish.
I'll show you
We
what I'm
know that
referring to. We're referring to two
I
different
know what
things.
I know what scan you're
No,
talking
you're
about. It's
not.
where
What I'm
he
telling
hits
you,
it.
you're talking about a different scan, and I don't want to waste
Okay,
No,
time.
you're
Crack,
talking about different scans.
Yes, I'm trying to
Crack, am I
show
allowed to
you.
speak?
Let him show the scan.
I'm trying to show you
Okay.
the scan I'm referring to. Okay.
If it's the one where he's like dropping him from this like above, that's what
No.
I'm talking about.
Here. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Not the one where Gaara saves him. Okay. Um, let's see. Hurry up. Crack server. Okay. So here, there's one. And here's two. Okay. So Sasuke is getting bullied by like Raikage. Okay. But before Raikage can slam him, he's able to instantly pull up the Susanoo. So I don't see why the Susanoo's activation would be relative to the user if the real Sasuke's like physical body is slower than him.
Wait,
So
hold
at
on.
the
Can
bare
you
minimum, the
show him
Susanoo.
not being a? Wait, let me. I'm trying to speak. Can you show me where he can't pull this out, or he doesn't have any jutsu that reacts to the third Raikage? Because I'm pretty sure he has Amaterasu that burns him, and he does other attacks. I know for a fact he Chidori's him.
He literally one, that's V1 Raikage, right? Two,
Yeah, and then he clashes with him
two,
in V2
quiet.
with his
Two,
Chidori.
no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Can you show me that? V2 Raikage?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
And two, as I was gonna
What?
say, A dodges Sasuke's Amaterasu.
Well, I'll get the scan if we need it, but no, he doesn't. He gets his arm burned off. What are you talking about?
Okay. Let me show you this. Sasuke
Do you
tries
think
to
B?
here.
Do you
Sasuke
think
tries
B
to
scale stay?
quiet. That's not important. Sasuke goes
It
and
is
tries
very
to no
important. Yes, it
quiet. I'm
is.
trying to
Go
focus
ahead.
on what you've asked me to present.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want you to show me the Sasuke Chidori V2 Raikage. So here we can see.
If you don't show this, I'll
Quiet.
show it.
So here I showed you. Sasuke tries to snipe off Raikage with Amaterasu, and Raikage dodges it. Give me like 5 seconds. I just need to open the door.
Where's the scan where he burns his arm off?
Okay. I'm back.
That doesn't exist.
Where he literally has
I'm
to cut
back.
off his own arm because he's being
No,
burned by
that's
the
when
Amaterasu.
Raikage hits Sasuke.
Yeah.
Oh,
He hits himself in the Amaterasu.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Um,
Okay. Do you think B scale stay?
that doesn't matter. I'm just showing that Susanoo is faster than the real user. The activation of
Okay,
it.
so let me. Oh wait, hold on. First off, that does matter. But two, do you think B scales to A?
I don't know.
If
Maybe.
not, I can explain why.
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you want to answer the question, or do you want me to explain?
Which
Okay,
killer
so I'll
B? No.
explain.
Which
Okay,
killer? No,
so
shut
I'll
up.
explain.
Gias, shut up. Which killer B? Because I
Crack, am
am
I allowed to
Gias.
explain
Gias, I want
scaling?
to make sure you don't like strawman me. Okay. So I believe
Crack,
there
am
is
I
a
allowed to explain other lines
Gias.
of scaling?
Quiet. I believe there are
I'm
different
not.
versions.
I'm not addressing you. Let me explain my what? Let me explain
Gias,
my
you
other
asked me
scaling.
what I think of B scaling to
Yes,
A.
and you aren't answering,
I'm
so
answering it
I'm
right
going to
now. I'm trying to
provide
answer right now,
evidence.
Gias. You're trying to make things more
Okay, please
difficult than they really
answer.
are. Okay,
Please
so I'm
answer. Thank
asking
you.
you which B, because I believe there is a version of B that is even stronger than A. Okay, so
Whichever
which
one uses the lariat that matches A speed.
that one? Are they
Yes,
in what sense are they equals?
in speed.
In speed? I
Wait,
don't see why.
crack.
He's yeah. Are they equals in crack? Did you hear that? How much did you
Does
not hear?
anyone have a data book scan of them matching of them using the lariat basically?
When they match each other, were they relative in speed? No, Raikage was faster.
Hello. Can I get the data book scan of them?
Show me your data book scan.
Crack, can you just send that, please?
I'll show you A being much faster.
Crack, do you have the data book scan of them using the layer? I found it.
What's he asking for?
Lariat data book scan.
Oh, you mean like their lariats, like light speed? Are they relative in speed? They're lariats.
I got it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
You realize the Raikage can react to B's lariat?
So there you go. There we go.
Okay, I don't care.
This is a direct. Yeah.
No, I have contention with this.
Can I speak? Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter if you care. This is relevant because it shows that both of these characters have speed that's able to like match each other in the same pace, that they're able to blitz characters like Kisame. And they were using their lariat earlier where it was just a complete match in speed, where B actually had to catch up to A's speed to be able to use it.
Okay, so are you aware that that's V1 Raikage?
Is it? Let me see.
And can you show me that you wait, okay, and one I want to say, so I don't know what you're arguing here, but I just want to show you that when B and A actually fight each other, when talking to Naruto, that B actually reacted to A reacted to B and let him attack him with his lariat. He literally said, "I told you your lariat wouldn't work against me." He let him attack him. So I don't see what you're trying to show.
What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean?
Just that I don't know what you're saying. They can react to
that means
A can react to B. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, that just means A has durability relative to B's AP. That's fine. That has nothing to do with speed.
I'm just saying they can react to each other. Do you have disagreements with
that? Okay, so are you saying they're relative?
It doesn't matter. I don't think this is even important.
Can
you explain to me why this scaling is important to begin with?
Can you answer the question, or do you want me to provide evidence? Are you saying they're relative to each other?
Provide more evidence, I guess. Are you saying their layer? Okay, so I want to make sure you are very clear with this, okay? Are you saying their strength is on par or just their speed?
Their speed.
They're just their speed.
Yes.
Okay, and your reason is just this. Your reason is just this A statement or the other.
I mean, that's part of it. We see that they very obviously match each other in speed, like on multiple occasions.
So at this time,
this is part of it. Yeah.
At this time, this is V1A.
Okay. Don't they match each other in what's it called? I can show another time they match each other in speed. Give me one moment.
Yo, I just got the next Boruto chapter early.
Nice.
Yo, crack. Wait, tell me. Here, crack. I haven't looked at this yet. Well, I mean, I peeked at it, just to see if it was real. It's pretty epic.
It's probably malware or something.
No, I checked. It's fine. It's real. Geass, can you explain to me the importance of this? All I did was show you. Let me say this. All I was trying to say was that the Susanoo's activation,
B, who is relative to A. So that means.
Okay, that's what you're trying to say. Yeah. Okay, are you aware that B got
Bro, they're
stronger?
relative to each other. Are you crazy as hell?
What are you? I just asked you to show the evidence. Shut up. So, are you aware that B got stronger from this point? From the point that Sasuke fought him, right?
From the points. Wait, you said what? Why did
B? Okay, the Sasuke that the B that fought Sasuke is weaker than the B that fought against Raikage.
Why? Why are you saying this?
Okay, let me grab the exact thing. Where is it?
Here's them matching each other.
What?
I'm just dropping that.
What's happening here? I can't tell what.
No, they match each other with their lariat in B2.
Why isn't A reaching him first? That's what it appears to me. Just because they clash doesn't show that they're relative.
So if two people make two movement, let me give you an example. Two boxers are like tracing each other's punches. They're shadowing each other's punches. If they both are shadowing each other, and they punch each other and reach, let's say that they have the same arm length, same like body specs at the exact same time, that would mean their speed is the exact same. So here, if they're matching each other's lariat at the exact same speed, they have to be the same speed.
Okay.
Or at least their attack speed is.
Can you show me that they are reaching the same distance at the same time?
Yeah, they're standing like right next to each other. Here.
I can't tell from this. It looks like they just clashed. I have to see the distance they traveled.
Could you show some distinction then? If you have?
I just asked you to provide evidence of their range being the same. So you made the claim, Geass. You made the claim that they have these characteristics of they reach the same point at the same time. If you can show me that, then that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. When you're arguing the status quo or what's normal, you have to provide evidence that this isn't the case. The burden of proof would be if you want to make some distinction, you have to show that this distinction exists. You can't just say these things are different. Okay, why are they different?
Geass, if you're asserting
you have to show they're the same.
Geass, you're asserting that this claim. No, Geass. So you went and asserted that these variables are the same and that these variables do exist and that they are relative in speed. I'm asking you to show your evidence of these variables. Okay.
Yeah. Is there some like large distinction between A and B size?
I can't get. Oh my! I don't care about that. Listen, Geass. Your main point, right, was they are reaching the same. Geass, shut up. They are reaching the same point at the same time. I cannot tell that from these scans. I'm not even trying to be like really right. If you can just show me simply the range that they traveled, then that's fine. Like I don't see what the big deal is here. Okay. What Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Khetzy, can you show any big distinction between A and B in their size?
What?
Okay, no.
So give me a second. No. Now I don't see. Wait, one, why does this matter? But two, I'll actually go look right now.
Yeah, so we wouldn't assume that they're like B is like twice the distance away from A, or A is twice the distance away from B.
Can I see the distance?
Okay, so there's no large distinction to be made.
No, I need to see that these that it is the same. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're claiming like one's arm is like twice the length of the other, you have to show that. There's no.
I'm asking you to just show me if they reach the same. They reach this place at the same time.
I understand what you asked. I'm saying it doesn't need to be shown unless you can draw some abnormal distinction between these two characters.
Why would that? If your Geass, your entire point is that they are reaching the same place at the same time, and it should be consistent going off their same size, right?
Yes, because they're the same size. Yes, their arm length is very similar.
Okay, but I don't care about that. All I'm saying is show the range. Okay, so
it doesn't matter
if you're just showing me, all I'm getting from this is that they are clashing with each other. I can't tell if A is faster than B or B is faster than A. Okay,
Khetzy, if you want to draw some large distinction between these two characters and their arm length or whatever you want to make it out to be, you need to show that there's some significant distinction here. I don't have to show, B's arm is actually.
Am I asking for
centimeters. I think you were.
I'm asking for Geass. All I see here is people clashing with each other. I need to see if they travel the same distance in this finite amount of time. That's all I'm asking for.
Again, Khetzy, we wouldn't assume that there's some large distinction between these two.
I can't tell anything from these scans. Okay. I see two people clashing with each other. Crack, maybe I'm being a retard. Okay, explain what needs to be done.
Do you know how the lariat works?
No, I don't. Explain it to me.
What? Okay, look in the scan I sent earlier. They literally just reach their arms out and move it into like a guillotine pattern, like a hook pattern. And that's it. That's all the move is.
It looks to me like A is blitzing B here. I can't tell anything else.
Okay, well, you would very obviously be wrong because they're.
Oh, can you show me that? Can you show me that?
Yes, the scan I sent.
Show me them reaching the same place at the same amount of time. Because from here, I can just go and assert that A is blitzing B here. I don't see B. I don't see either of them reacting to each other. Can you please show me that they are they're matching speed here?
So they're okay. To use the lariat, they both have to move their arms at a certain speed. This even let's say you weren't seeing the speed here. The speed or the reaction here is that they both have their arms at each other's necks at the exact same time. Okay, we know that the lariat is not a stationary attack, so we know that they're both moving and they hit each other at the exact same time. That meaning if they're both moving, their speed is the same, unless one is unless you're claiming A is twice the height or size of B or some shit, then they're the exact same or very close to the exact same movement speed.
Okay, so what I'm asking you to show me here is I can.
Okay,
I
no,
can't tell.
okay,
shut up.
okay,
No,
no,
I can't
we're
tell.
moving
No,
on,
we
we're
yeah,
moving
no,
on,
yeah. I'm
we're
gonna
moving
say okay.
on.
So you just said your little conclusion thing. I'm gonna say mine. So from here, I cannot tell what is going on in these scans. For all I can tell, B is blitzing A or A is blitzing B. Okay, you haven't shown me enough evidence of them reaching the same this finite amount of distance at the same amount of time, which is all I asked you to prove, and you didn't show that. So
Yeah,
if we
if
can
you
just
want to
move on,
ignore
we can
like
just
all of
move on.
physics,
I don't even think this thing
let me
matters. I don't even think this matters. All I was doing was showing that the Susanoo's activation is faster than Sasuke.
Yeah, what I'm saying is if a B
okay, I don't
and
care.
A
We're
are
moving
relative,
on. We're moving on.
no, this is how I'm correlating my.
I got it. You
scaling.
You just concluded.
No, this is not how I correlated my scaling. Let me finish that, please. Crack, am I allowed to finish?
No,
my
I thought you were. I thought you were saying something else. Go.
Crack. Am I allowed to finish my correlation?
Geass, talk.
Oh my god, do it already.
Geass, talk.
Thank you.
Please.
Okay.
Before
I'm interrupted.
Oh, you're so retarded.
Before I'm interrupted, I'll speak. So all I'm saying is we know that Sasuke was relative to this B, who is relative to A. Because of this, we know that Sasuke would be relative to A, which is fine. He's just fatigued here.
Can you wait? Where is Sasuke fatigued? And there's so many problems with this. I don't even know where to start.
Do you want me to show you like in the
okay? So
one.
Okay, so you just demonstrated that B had to have gone faster. Okay, so if you say Sasuke is relative in speed to this earlier B, okay, and then Sasuke is getting blitzed by V2A, and then now B can go,
tired.
and now you're saying B is as fast or relative in speed to V2A. This would show that the B that Sasuke fought is weaker than the one that A fought.
No,
do you understand that?
Fatigue versus A. I'll show that.
Can you show his fatigue against A? Because they literally had 3 days of prep time before going to the 5 Summit.
1 second.
And it stated he got stronger.
I believe Sasuke was fighting like right before he fought.
No, he was not. They just arrived there. Zetsu snitched them out.
Give me 1 sec.
And I'll show you that's quite literally stated that freaking Sasuke got stronger. There was no fatigue at all.
No, Sasuke is fighting people like right before this.
Samurai that he's slaying with 0 difficulty?
Here, 1 second. Yep. There you go.
What?
He's like fighting people all before this.
He slays them with 0 difficulty. Can you show me that these samurai he killed made them drastically fatigued?
Wait, okay, so we know in Naruto that using chakra creates fatigue, correct?
No,
do you disagree with that?
I disagree. I don't think he was using. I don't think he was using much chakra here. All he was doing was swinging his sword.
Yeah, so we know. Okay. So we know that again that using chakra.
You're so retarded. Okay.
Wait, do you? Spur King says, "Can you unmute him?"
Oh, no one cares about Spur King. Okay.
I do. I just asked about him.
Okay, yeah, I know he's your boyfriend.
So that means someone.
So here is stated. No, here it's stated. Okay, right after he killed all those samurai, that his power has now surpassed that of the curse mark.
Yeah, in total.
So maybe I can draw the distinction that him fighting the samurai gave him the power he needed, the hatred, or maybe just the experience he needed to surpass the curse mark state, which means he's stronger. It doesn't matter. All you've demonstrated to me is that the B that Sasuke fought is weaker than the one that A fought. And again, how does this even matter? Why does this matter at all? Okay, to the Susanoo's activation speed, it doesn't matter. Okay, so
let me answer like one question before you ask 5 in a row. So the first thing you brought up was that you're saying that Sasuke is stronger here. Can you like demonstrate that?
I just showed you the scan.
Yeah, with the Karin statement, how does that mean he got stronger? Just saying
he killed all the samurai, and Karin says, "I can't believe now his chakra is thicker than when he had the curse mark." Okay, he had just now surpassed the curse mark. We don't need to elaborate on this much. Okay, you can say I still disagree, and we can move on.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, why does that mean he got stronger? You just said she says it's thicker and colder. What does that have to do with being stronger?
Okay, so you just 5 minutes ago made the claim that the more chakra you have, the stronger you are. Okay, so you kind of fucked yourself there. He's quite literally stronger. There,
I don't think that. No, I don't think this means more chakra.
Why does this even matter? How does this change the Susanoo's activation speed?
Could you? Yeah. So what I'm saying is this Sasuke would be so one. He literally, like, do you see all the samurai at the bottom? He just like had to cut up and slash.
Yeah, I told you that.
Okay, so he cut them all up, and he's using chakra to do this. Like he's being fatigued while
Is
he's
he
fighting.
losing
He's
chakra?
not fighting at full.
Is
He's
he
not
losing
fighting
chakra?
at full strength.
One, can you show me if he is fatigued? It is drastic, okay? Because we literally see when he fights against Danzo, he loses tons of chakra. He literally has 0 chakra. He has to bite Karin in the middle of that battle. But guess what? During that battle, he's just shown being faster than Danzo, okay? So even if you say he lost chakra, it doesn't mean he's slower.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, okay, let me explain. So what I'm saying is, yeah, he might not be as fatigued as he was fighting Danzo, but he's still fatigued.
Can you show me he's fatigued to begin with? I don't see any indication of fatigue.
Yes, he's using chakra. We know that.
Can you show me he's losing chakra?
We know that. Okay, we know stamina. Chakra is just stamina and spiritual energy.
Why?
So
what
if
is
you're
that
using
stated?
chakra, oh my god, do you want me to get the Sakura scan where she says?
I remember she says the more cells you have, the more chakra you have. That's it.
No. We know that chakra is part spiritual and stamina.
Why does that matter? Why is he losing chakra here? That's all I'm asking. Why is he losing chakra?
Because he's using chakra. Okay. I've explained it like 4 times.
Where is he using chakra? I don't see anything here. Does he just kill him with the Kusanagi blade? Isn't that what he does?
I explained he's using his lightning sword to fight the swordsman. Okay, that requires chakra. He's using chakra and becoming drained.
Okay, so
when he's fighting, let me finish. So when he's fighting this character, that makes perfect sense. Okay.
So Geass, we can see. No. I'm disagreeing here. Okay. So we see that when Asuma is training Naruto on wind style, he is inputting chakra. He's like putting chakra into his blades. Okay, but he isn't actually losing chakra. He's just keeping it in his blades. He's exerting it out. Okay. So all Sasuke is doing here is exerting chakra into his sword. He doesn't have to be even losing chakra. And even if he was losing chakra, we see when he fights Danzo, he loses tons of chakra and he doesn't become any slower. So what does this even prove to begin with?
So wait, hello. With the let me answer. You bring up 2 points. You're kind of shotgunning. Let me answer the first one. So with the Naruto blade thing, Khetzy, do you know what exertion means?
I assume input. If you want to show me the colloquial definition, if you want to show me the colloquial definition of it, then I would be more than happy to see it.
Okay. Let me just explain.
Because I don't care about the definition of exert. And even if you exert, even if he put chakra into his, even if he put chakra into his blades, he could just put it back into his body. Okay. This doesn't matter at all. And I don't see why this even matters at all. All you did was show Sasuke reacts to Jibito with his Susanoo. Okay. And I told you this doesn't matter. Like we're just talking about the Susanoo's freaking.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can. Reaction. So let me just tidy up this last point, and then we can move on to it. Okay. So if he's using the chakra, exertion is to make a physical or mental effort. If you're using effort. Do you know what effort is? It requires stamina.
Can you show me that?
Okay.
Effort requires stamina.
Okay.
I put a lot of effort into sleeping.
Here, give me 1 second.
I put a lot of effort into dating someone.
There we go.
See what these are.
Strenuous physical or mental exertion. Thank you.
Okay. What are you trying to say here?
Okay.
I forget.
So he's using chakra to fight these swordsmen.
When I say exert, I mean when I say exert, I mean in the context of he's simply putting chakra into his blades. Okay, and he's not losing. He isn't shown losing chakra. And even if you said he was losing chakra in the moment by putting them in his blades, he can just put them back. I'm debating right now.
To use that chakra, it requires that this chakra be pushed outward. That he doesn't always have. So he is.
I was gone for 5 seconds. Can you repeat?
Okay, let's go. Okay, we can continue.
Repeat what you just said. Jesus Christ! You always try to do this freaking rat tactics. Right, someone says I didn't hear you.
Let's continue. No, let's continue.
No, repeat it. Jesus Christ!
Let's continue.
You did this exact same thing against Spencer. Spencer was gone for 5 seconds, and you didn't want to repeat what the fuck you just said.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
I told you 5 times I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, so he's pushing. If he's pushing out or making an exertion, like you're saying. He's using this chakra. It's not just being you don't just shoot out the chakra and it's instantly regained in some other form. You're using your own stamina and energy to propel this energy. That's fine. That makes perfect sense.
Can you show me that Asuma is losing chakra when he does this?
Yeah, so by definition, we know that
Can you just show me he's losing chakra? Jeez, you always gotta overcomplicate.
Yes, okay, so we know that by definition, exertion is the use or the force or pushing out of an object or an instance. Usually it's like stamina or energy.
Is this in every instance?
That we know of, yeah.
Can I exert something and take back the force?
Yes, you can't exert something and take it back as it was, especially if you're talking about energy or which stamina is just energy.
Okay, so we see in Naruto people are capable of absorbing people's abilities.
Okay, that's not the chakra they're using.
What are you referring to? I'm saying all Asuma is doing is he's just he's putting chakra into his blades and he takes them out, and there's no indication that he is at all tired or heavily fatigued. He stands there like nothing happens, and even if you were to say he puts chakra into his blades, it doesn't change the fact that he could have just taken it out. You have to show that he's fatigued, okay? And I told you, even if I granted you that he is losing chakra here, it doesn't mean he's slower, because we see when he fights against Danzo, he's no chakra. He has to bite Karin, and he doesn't get any slower. You said you want to move on. We can move on now. I mean, do you want to say one last thing? Hello, can you hear me? Marco Polo, what's up? Hello? Is it just him? I assume.
Yes.
This is so
what do
dumb.
you do?
I don't see why this matters. We're talking about Susanoo's activation speed. I already proved it.
Nah, you're pretty dummy, bro. I could have proved that shit immediately.
I showed it immediately. He's talking about this retarded
Yeah, you
thing.
go to just like fucking routes of proving shit that can be proved in one scan. I don't know what you're doing.
No. I already showed him this is Susanoo's activation speed. I don't even know what he tried to prove here. He said Sasuke's relative to B. I already told him this to just show B got stronger. This is pointless.
Yes, what's up, bro? Are you fucking?
Is he talking? I assume he's out. He does this. He's done this before.
Oh, he's not talking. I don't know what he's saying. Probably like he lost his mic or something.
Whatever. He has 5 minutes. 5 minutes leaving a concession.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, yay.
Okay. Fine.
Did you guys hear my last point? About
no one heard a thing you said.
No, you didn't say anything.
Okay. So basically, I'm saying we know that there doesn't have to be outward signs of immediate fatigue. Like someone doesn't have to drop to the ground and pant to use chakra. Like I'm sure, even if you don't agree with that, I'm sure we understand that. So just saying, well, he doesn't immediately fall to the ground and pass out.
Okay, we're fine to move on to here. So we already gave our little conclusions. So all I'm saying,
can you unmute Spurking?
No one cares. I'm not done. So all we're saying. So now that weird retard topic. Okay, so can you explain why this matters? Because the way I hear is that B got stronger.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I don't think that was shown that B got stronger. What I'm saying is, we know that Sasuke was relative to B due to the fact he dodged him multiple times. He was fucking like fighting him, like splitting swords with him. They clashed swords a few times. We know this B is comparable or relative to A, and because of that, Sasuke would have to be. There's obviously some reason that he doesn't keep up with A in this form. Either he's like fatigued, which is what I'm bringing up, or there has to be some other reason.
Okay, so why does this matter in the first place?
Yeah, so Sasuke,
all I'm saying here is the Susanoo's activation is faster. No, Geass, I don't think you understand this. Even if I granted you that Sasuke was fatigued, okay? Even if I 100% granted you that he was fatigued against the samurai and against Raikage, all this would show is fatigued Sasuke is physically slower than Raikage. But Susanoo's activation is faster than that. This entire point is meaningless, and this will just show that Sasuke is not relative to Jubito.
No.
Oh my goodness, cracking to hear that. Jeez, I just keep on going. Oh, and I just dropped to you why Sasuke why B had to have gotten stronger. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we can move on. So what I'm saying is that well, I don't think that's true, but there was no.
Can you tell me why it's wrong?
Essentially.
So
yeah, you're saying his. Okay, wait. So you're saying his Susanoo is faster, correct? In his ability.
That was the point in debunking your scaling of EMS Sasuke reacted to unstable Jubito. I already explained to you why Jubito was much weaker, but
yeah, you're trying to say that his Susanoo is faster than him,
and I've already demonstrated that with Raikage. So let me just say this, okay, to wrap it up. Sasuke fought relative to B, okay. Sasuke is then slower than B2A, and then B is capable of matching A. You're trying to say it would be necessary that Sasuke is relative to A, and that he has to be fatigued. One, now we have to demonstrate that fatigue makes you slower.
Khetzy, you're using Khetzy, you're shotgunning.
I'm not asking you anything. I'm breaking down the scaling of why B is stronger.
So let me contest what I'm
did I
trying
ask
to.
you?
So what I'm saying is, I don't. Where did you show that his Susanoo is faster than his base ability?
We already went over this.
No, I don't think you did.
Yes, we did.
Let me go to the fight.
You can really look through the scans. What the? Gias, look through the scans. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, crap?
Hello?
Yes.
All right, give me one sec.
You're embarrassing.
The scan of the ribcage thing, it's higher, like in the scans thing.
Yeah, even if...
That's what Khetzy is talking about.
Okay, let me get one. Yeah,
okay, Gias, so do you agree that the Susanoo manifests faster than the user? It's like physical body is?
I don't know that to be true.
So I even told you, even if I granted you that Sasuke was fatigued against A, he physically could not react to V2A, but his Susanoo could. Okay?
Here,
so this would just...
I disagree with that. Give me 1 second to get a scan.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 sec. I got it. I need to find the manga chapter.
What are you looking for?
If you would have put me in the scan server,
I don't care about you, okay? Show me what you want.
Okay. If you put me in the scan server...
I really don't care.
It's too bad. Okay, well, it would be faster, so you should...
Oh, well, that sucks. Okay. I'm just asking what you want.
What chapter is that? What chapter is the A fight?
Like 460.
Anybody know? Okay. Some BS, but I do what I have to do.
Chapter 460. Yeah, you're doing it terribly.
No, I'm about to body. Give me 1 second.
This is cool.
I just have to.
None of this even matters. If you disagree,
this debate sucks.
Yes, it does.
You both suck.
No, crap, you're the worst one here.
Bro, I debate both of you at the same time. Right now. Like after this.
I'll bar you after this, no problem, yes.
Bro, I body crack after this, no problem.
After I debate D1.
I will body crack with Hyde.
Yeah, after this I'll debate D1.
Oh no. Khetzy gonna get spanked twice.
Oh my god. I debate all of you at the same time. If you want. Like I don't know.
I debate.
Crack, I'll debate you later.
At the same time while we debate each other and then our clones debate us.
I agree. I debate myself at the same time. I give you myself and I still beat you.
Oh shit.
Call Parrot so he can probably help you, maybe.
Oh no,
you have 3 minutes, Gias.
Call Noodles, Parrot, Seth, whoever.
Damn, I have the anime scan, but I don't. Can I drop an anime scan?
Why not?
Okay, bet.
None of this even matters.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Okay, it's over. It really doesn't matter.
Persist to lose.
Exactly. So what are you even trying to demonstrate here? I forget.
Wait, I don't know if this is No, this is V2.
Can you demonstrate what's happening here? Like, what are you looking for?
Sasuke dodges. A.
He dodges V2A.
Yes.
Yes, I'd love for you to show me that.
Can you tell us when that happens, the moment?
It's right here. Here, 1 second.
You talking about the Chidori thing?
We already went over that was V1. Please don't say that. That was V1.
It's where A rushes Juke.
A rushes what? Who?
Juke.
Oh.
Is his mic cutting out for me?
He rushes Jugo.
Jugo? That was V1.
No, that's V2.
That was before the fight against Sasuke.
Bro, what's his cloak? No, look at it. He has the lightning cloak around him.
He has a lightning cloak around him when he uses V1.
No, it has the.
Why are you so stupid? Oh my god.
It has the lightning marks too.
The same thing happens when he's in V1. Can you show me the difference between V1 and V2? Show me the difference.
This is just a picture. What is this?
Yeah, show me a picture of Sasuke. Sasuke looks kind of cute here. I mean, I don't know.
It's the lightning mark.
Can you show me the difference?
It's not a GIF. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Correct me yourself. I don't. Can you show me the difference between
Send
V2
a video.
and V1? Yeah.
Wait 1 second. Okay, bet. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
Wow,
I don't know what part
I see
of the fight
tons.
he goes
That's
V2.
crazy. I see after freaking Sasuke, the Chidori. Here, I mean, I see tons of lightning around A when he fights against Jugo. Maybe you can show me something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so he's in V1. I don't see a difference between V1 and V2. This is right before the fight against Sasuke.
Oh, okay. No, it's where his hair is spiked. Sorry.
This is before the fight against Sasuke. Okay, this is V1A.
All right, give me 1 second.
Give
me 1 second.
I mean, technically, your time's already up to show me this.
No, it's not.
I told you to show me the Sasuke dodging V2A, and you haven't shown that.
Damn, I can't find it. Give me 1 second.
Okay, so now that's over.
I can't find it in this fight.
Okay. So, right now we have Tobirama blitzing Minato, who only skills to Teenage Obito.
No, again, I do believe he's fatigued from fighting. But, so yeah.
Okay, all you've shown here is that the Susanoo is faster than Sasuke's body, even if he's fatigued.
Okay, so that would still put his Susanoo and reaction speed up to Jubito levels.
No, they don't, because I already demonstrated to you that the Susanoo is faster than Sasuke.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that the Susanoo doesn't require reaction? Could you answer?
The Susanoo's activation is faster than he is.
No. We never established it didn't require reaction. You could say it's faster than his.
We're talking about activation here. You made me drop my mouse. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so we could say that it's activation speed or whatever you want to call it.
So he's
still relative to Jubito.
So Geass, I don't care about that. Sasuke's physical body is slower than unstable Jubito, but his Susanoo is faster. Therefore, your scaling of EMS Sasuke relative to the unstable Jubito does not matter.
Okay, so what's your point with Sasuke being
Give me 5
stronger
seconds.
than that?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Do.
Hello. Jesus Christ. Okay. Bullshit. Hello, you there?
Yes.
Okay, so this would show that Tobirama is faster than EMS Sasuke and Unmastered KCM1 Naruto.
No, I think they're relative, but yeah, okay.
I don't believe you demonstrated that at all.
I think him reacting to it at least puts him and his Susanoo relative to this.
Okay, so I showed you his physical body being blitzed by him and told you that Susanoo manifests faster than Sasuke can, and that Jubito was weakened at this time because he wasn't in his human state. Do you have any contention with this?
So he... Yeah, so
get out! I'm debating. Go.
He's just moving here. It was already open and awakened.
Get out! No, I have to tell him. What? I didn't hear you.
He's only moving it. He's not manifesting his.
We already talked about this.
It was already open and awakened, so he's just moving it. This isn't
what you said before. You said he reacts to Jubito and manifests his Susanoo.
No,
so what are you saying here? Okay, well, I already told you that freaking Jubito should be weaker at this point. This doesn't matter. Even if I say Tobirama is relative to EMS Sasuke, even though he blitzed him in combat speed, this doesn't matter. I'm talking about combat speed.
Do you think Susanoo is a combat ability?
I don't care. That's not my point.
Okay. So you would be in agreement if you don't have contention.
No, I know. I don't need to even answer the question. Okay. So my entire point here is Tobirama would be faster than Sasuke's physical body.
No, I think his FTG is.
Okay, so I showed you that Tobirama was faster than Unstable Jubito, and that Jubito blitzed. Okay, we already went over this. I already showed you that Unstable Jubito blitzed EMS Sasuke and KCM1 Naruto in cognition. Okay, now Obito goes.
No, not in cognition. In reaction, you're like misstating it. I mean, in attack speed.
Can you show me EMS Sasuke's attack speed being on this level? This is so pointless.
EMS Sasuke? Yeah. I'm showing his Susanoo, which is a combat ability.
I'm talking about his physical body for the last time.
I don't know. I don't think that matters.
Okay, so that's great. Okay, so Tobirama is faster than EMS Sasuke's combat speed. Okay. Now, EMS Sasuke, he's faster than EMS. He's faster than EMS Sasuke and Mastered KCM1 Naruto. Mastered KCM1 Naruto was fighting against Renegon Obito. Okay. Now, do you agree that Teenage Obito is slower than Renegon Obito and Jubito?
I don't know that to be true.
Okay, so are you aware that the more chakra you already said the more chakra you have, the faster you are. Bam, drums. Okay, there. You said it when we were talking about Raikage.
How do you know that he had more chakra here?
He gets the 10 tails with a stage of infinite chakra. Do you need that scan?
No, you can. It's fine.
Okay, so there. He is faster than that, which means Tobirama is relative to a much faster version of Jubito, which means that Tobirama is blitzing Minato, as you already agreed that Minato is relative to Teenage Obito.
No, I said he was faster. I think at times he is.
No, you even said, okay, I'm going to be honest here. I do admit that there is a spectrum of relativity.
Yes, exactly. I'm saying he's faster. Like, there are times he's
okay, that's fine. Like okay, can you show me that Teenage Obito would scale to Jubito? If not, then I will accept your concession.
Okay, so stop trying to create false concessions. 2, we can start by looking at the fact that. Do you want me to give my scaling? Is that what you're asking for?
You already agreed that how Minato scales.
Is that your way of saying you're done with your scaling?
We already scaled your character.
Is that your way of saying you're done with your scaling?
Yes, we already scaled your character.
Okay. Yes, just show your scaling. Stop being dicks.
Can I give my scaling? Thank you.
Sure, even though you already said I agree he scales to Obito.
Okay, so Khetzy, leave him.
Oh my! Thank you, man.
Tear this up. Jesus.
Okay, so let me show my last contentions because you finished a lot of your scaling there. So just to go over my contention, the thing you showed with the Tobirama thing only puts him relative. You're saying that Tobirama was completely cut in half by Jubito and was able to tag a seal on him or a paper bomb, which is fine. That makes him relative. 2 people touching each other makes them relative.
So Tobirama is relative to relative to Jubito, and Jubito blitzes Teenage Obito.
Tobirama does not blitz him; he's relative. But so we see from there that's fine. Okay. We know this to be the case that wait 1 second. Okay. Did this Tobirama are you aware that Tobirama loses to Minato in Shinshin body flicker?
I don't care. He's talking about the technique. He's saying his technique is better.
Hold on. So yeah. You know that you
No, drop the scan. Drop the exact scan.
Why are you being a dick?
No, drop the exact scan. No, because I want to make sure we are talking about
your body flicker pales in comparison to mine.
No, he says your technique with body flicker. He's better at the technique.
Okay, 1 second.
Here, I'll drop it.
Let me get that.
I have it.
Okay.
Here we go. Perfect. Damn, I keep forgetting which server is correct. Okay. 4th, you're even better at teleporting than me. He's trying to.
Yes, Minato, you're as fast as ever. Thank you.
That's Hiruzen.
That means he's faster than them. Thank you.
No, it does not.
Yes.
He's saying, Minato, you are as fast as you were when you were alive.
Okay. So let me
Minato, you are as fast as ever.
Yes. Okay. So let me explain. He says that in the context of him beating all of them to the battlefield. Okay. So that would mean that he is actually faster
No, it does
than them.
not. No, it does not.
Okay. Let me give you an example. If me and Usain Bolt race.
No,
he,
I don't care about
beats
this.
me
I want you to give me an
let me
inverse
finish.
analogy, please.
Okay. No.
Please give me an
Can you
inverse
stop
analogy.
interrupting me? I'm trying to give
Luke,
him an
get
analogy.
out. Luke, get out.
Can you be a judge and stop him from interrupting, please?
Oh.
Hello?
Geass, there's no need for this analogy.
Talk. Khetzy, shut up. Talk.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so what I'm saying is, in my analogy, and the reason this is analogous is because he's saying, in the context of Minato, you're as fast as you've ever been. In the context of him beating them to the battlefield. And let me give the analogy. If me and Usain Bolt are racing, he beats me by 3 seconds in a 100-meter dash. And I say, Usain, you're as fast as ever. That's in the context of him beating me, meaning he would inherently be
That's
faster.
Hiruzen saying it.
So yes, that's what I'm saying. This is Hiruzen. This is not Tobirama.
Yeah. So what?
Like you already been over this. Why do you keep bringing
Jesus
it up?
Christ.
So what I'm saying is this also follows to Tobirama, who he
Why?
also beat to the battlefield, which means he is actually faster than all of them.
One, this would be
disagree?
travel speed. Two, Tobirama says, fourth, you're even better at teleporting than me. You're better at the technique than me. Hiruzen is saying, Minato,
Yeah.
you're as fast as ever. And this is literally saying you're as fast as when you were alive. This is as an Edo Tensei. Time has passed, okay? Minato, you're as fast as ever.
So he's faster.
And Minato got
Okay,
the battlefield with Flying Thunder God.
So let me
He
explain the Tobirama feat as well.
Christ.
Let me explain the Tobirama feat as well.
Explain it.
Shunshin is purely a speed jutsu. It's literally made just to blitz people and get past them or react in a way that they can't react, aka blitzing. So all he's doing here, when he says you're as good as teleporting or better at teleporting than me, is saying that you're faster than me, especially with this technique. So that's completely fine. That
You
makes
are
sense.
better
The
at
only
the
thing
technique
Shunshin-
of teleporting than me, yes.
Yes, the only thing Shunshin does is it's a speed jutsu. That's all it does.
Okay.
So if he's better at the jutsu, he would inherently be faster, especially with the jutsu.
So all body flicker is amping
like-
your body with speed. I will show you the data book statement.
Yes.
Two.
So he's
So
faster.
all
Thank you.
Tobirama. So Minato is better at the technique of that. Okay. It doesn't mean he's
don't allow
faster than him.
Please don't allow Mike.
What? What? Hello?
Yeah, please don't allow Mike.
Loud night, dude. Just go on. I swear to God, he's better at the technique. Yes.
Okay, and I'm saying a speed technique that someone is better at means that they are faster. That's all it can mean.
No, I disagree with that.
Body
So,
flicker
okay.
is only. Wait,
So-
can I finish my statement? You said continue. So all I'm saying is a technique that's made purely for speed, being better at someone with it means that you are faster. That's all it can mean.
No. Okay. So the
So
reason why I disagree,
continue.
you just no. I get to contend this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
if Hokage Naruto is not good at body flicker, okay, he hasn't demonstrated the ability to be very good at it. He's been shown using it, right? But let's say freaking
Why are you saying he's not good at it?
No, let's say he hasn't been shown to be exceptionally good with it. Okay. Now.
Wait. Why?
Okay. Here. Okay. It doesn't even need to be Hokage Naruto. Okay. Let's say Madara, who has never been shown to use body flicker once, to my knowledge, goes and he says, "Wow, Tobirama, you are," or he says, "Yeah, like Sakura, Part 1 Sakura, you're better at teleporting than me." Okay? Or if Madara says, "Hey, Minato, you're better at teleporting than me," does that mean he's as fast as him or faster? No, it means he's better at the technique.
In that instance where you're saying someone is better at a technique that's purely for speed, it would actually be the case. Because, and the thing is, the reason why what you're saying would not necessarily correlate is because they haven't said this, and they wouldn't say this because Kishimoto knows this is a speed jutsu. It's like saying, you're better at an attack that's only for AP, but you're not stronger than me.
Okay, so, oh my God. Body flicker is just amping your body with speed, okay? He's saying you're better at better at the technique than me, not you are faster than me. Body flicker would not be a body flicker, as you just said, is a technique. It is not his actual movement or combat speed.
Yeah, it's a technique just for speed.
So okay, so you can use a you can use a technique that
you're
amps your
cutting
speed.
me off. Let me finish, Khetzy. I let you finish. Can I finish? So what I'm saying is, if he's better at if he's better at a technique purely for speed, the only thing he could be saying here is that he's faster.
Okay. I already told you can just say he's better at the ability, which he is. Okay, he's not saying he's physically
what
faster.
What other context can you be better at someone at a technique that's just for speed?
Madara tells Minato, "You are better at body flicker than me," but he blitzes him.
Wait, where does he say
No,
that?
I'm giving you an analogy. The same analogy as before. He can blitz.
He doesn't say that.
No, he can. I'm giving you the analogy that it is possible. Okay, Madara can blitz Minato. Okay, even this. Okay, dude, Madara goes and blitzes Tobirama, but he says you boasted the fastest speed when we lived. Okay.
So the distinction. Okay, so let me show you why those don't work. You're saying, well, if Madara says this thing that he didn't say, and only means that he would be saying this character is faster than him, then he would concede this character is faster than him. Of course, if he says that, then yes, it's true. But also with this, you brought up where he says Tobirama was faster than him when he was alive. Is that what you're saying?
It was an analogy. Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he did.
So
he didn't
Madara can just
that
say, okay. Let me put this in a different retrospect. Okay. So, the Rasengan, more of an AP ability. Okay. If Kid Naruto, okay, if Jiraiya tells Kid Naruto, "Wow, kid, you're better at the Rasengan than me," does that now mean that Naruto has more AP than Jiraiya? It's almost like it doesn't work.
Well, actually, so yeah, there are more components to the Rasengan than just its AP. Like, do you agree?
Okay, what would you say is an AP attack?
So can I explain why? If you don't agree?
I don't care. This is stupid.
Okay. So if you don't agree, what I'm saying is the Rasengan has its chakra density, how much you can compact into it, its size, how big you can make it, its velocity, how fast you can make it rotate. These are all components of the Rasengan.
Let's not even say.
Just saying. Okay, so the difference here is that the Rasengan has multiple components to what it's meant to do, and the Shunshin has one component, which is just being fast. It's a speed technique.
Yes. Let's take this to the absolute most, like you did, where you said if someone's better at body flicker, they are overall faster. Okay, so if Naruto makes a Rasengan and Jiraiya says, "Wow, you're better at the Rasengan than me," does that mean Naruto is now stronger than Jiraiya? It doesn't even have to be AP. Okay. Is he now stronger than?
In what sense?
Jiraiya says you are better at the Rasengan than me. Tobirama said you're better at body flicker than me. And even if I were to grant you this ridiculous point, it doesn't change the fact that this is body flicker, a technique. Whereas Minato's actual combat speed only scales to teenage Obito, who, by your own logic, would be blitzed by Jubito. As you said before, the more chakra you have makes you faster. And then you agreed that the Ten Tails states have infinite chakra.
I said that Minato is faster. He can be somewhat relative, but he's faster.
No, you did not say faster. You did not say faster.
Yes, I did.
You did not say relative, but faster. I'm recording. I'm recording. It doesn't matter.
Craig, did I ever say that Minato was faster?
It doesn't even matter.
What?
Did I ever say that Minato was faster than Obito?
No.
You said relative, but Minato is a bit faster, you said?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
But you still said the relatives, so
yeah. So it doesn't matter.
He can be on the low. He can be on the low end of relative, but
Minato's on the low end of relative. Let's go.
Okay. So let me present my scaling for why this isn't the case.
You agreed that was the case. Minato's combat speed. I said even if I granted you, even if I granted you this ridiculous
am I allowed to scale, or are you going to?
I'm gonna say this one thing. I'm gonna conclude. Okay, even if I granted you this ridiculous body flicker point, it wouldn't change the fact that you agreed that Minato's combat speed is relative to teenage Obito.
Yeah, he's somewhat relative, but faster. He's actually faster than Obito.
Okay, we can move on. We can conclude in general.
Okay, thank you.
Where do you go from here?
All right, let me get my scan.
Scale Minato. By the way, don't try to because you said you scale Minato, but you talked about Tobirama, which is weird.
Yeah, exactly. Let me bring this up.
Even then, or I could have also said Tobirama would have been wrong, because if Minato only scales to teenage Obito, but Tobirama scales to Jubito, then this would show.
Okay. So we know that Minato reacts to Jubidara, who puts him much further. As you agree that chakra does, more chakra does in fact mean more or higher stats, basically higher speed, AP, etc. Then that means that Jubidara would scale much higher than Jubito, and that means in fact that Minato here would scale above Jubito directly.
Okay,
So that'd
so
be fine. It would put his speed much further than
Madara here has
Tobirama's.
now absorbed the 10 tails and has truth-seeking orbs and has more of the 10 tails than Obito even did. And freaking Sasuke, or no, not Sasuke, Minato says his power is now even greater than Jubito. Okay, so this would just mean that Minato scaling this high in cognition would be an outlier, as if Minato
Nah.
as if Minato can only react. Minato actually said that he in moments couldn't react to Obito, right? But now,
let me
you
ask
already
you
agreed.
something.
No, you already agreed that Minato is relative
Khetzy,
to Rinnegan
you're
Obito, which would
bringing up
mean
like
this is
4 points.
inconsistent. I'm attacking this
you're bringing
one
up
point. No, I'm not even attacking
yes
multiple
with
points.
with 4 pieces of evidence. So
Sure.
can I
My point is an
contend
outlier.
with one of them?
Go talk.
Okay, let me attack that point first because you're bringing up multiple points. Okay, so the first thing you brought up was that this is an outlier, saying that I'm pretty sure you just agree that Jubidara is greater than Jubito. So
Jubidara is better. Jubidara is much faster than teenage Obito. Yes.
No, you said he was
And
faster than
Jubito.
Jubito.
And Jubito.
You
yeah.
even just said
And
you
Jubito.
just said he's
and
greater
Jubito.
than...
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
he agreed.
Okay, so yeah. What I'm getting at here is that if he can react to Jubidara, that means he is much ahead of Jubito. Okay, this here is showing a like direct reaction to Jubidara, meaning his speed would be much beyond Jubito's. Okay, you're
so
saying it's an outlier because you're saying it's an outlier. Well, I don't know why. Why are you saying it's an outlier?
Because you already agree skills relative to teenage Obito, and the more chakra you have, the faster you are.
Yeah, he's faster than that Obito. So that would just mean that he's faster, than, or at least relative to this Jubidara.
So, are you saying Jubidara is the same speed as teenage Obito?
No. What I'm saying is, okay, Obito below Minato, okay? Minato is above Obito, but he's somewhere like unquantifiably. He's somewhere unquantifiably above this Obito, unless you have a quantifier for it, which you don't. So from here, that would mean that his speed, when we do see it quantified or related to someone directly in relation or equal to, we see that it's equal to this Jubidara.
Okay, so we see here when Minato talks to Naruto, he says that Minato, that Obito was seeing through his attacks, and he was having trouble reacting to him. Okay,
which scan are you talking about?
He's having trouble reacting to teenage Obito. Okay, now I'm dropping you this scan. I'm dropping you this scan. Okay.
Let me.
Okay, no.
Respond to
okay, sure. Respond.
Okay, thank you. Back then, he saw that just means he has Sharingan cognition. Oh my god,
Sharingan cognition. No, my goodness, you're such a dumbass.
Seeing through all of my moves. That's what the Sharingan does. It's literally called the Seeing Eye.
You're so dumb. Okay. All I'm showing you here is Minato is only relative to teenage Obito, and Jubidara is much faster than this Obito, as he has the 10 tails and more of a 10 tails.
Yeah,
okay?
I don't.
Now get this.
I don't think
the more chakra you have, the faster you are. Now here's Minato with KCM2 being blitzed by Jubito. But then you already are in agreement that Jubidara is faster than Jubito. Okay. Now why is base Minato, who was weaker than KCM2, getting blitzed?
He won. I don't think this was a blitz. He sees it coming. He literally says shoot. So 2.
He didn't even realize his hand got cut off.
So that means he didn't react. That doesn't mean that.
Okay, so he can't react to Jubito, who was weaker than Jubidara, but in his base form, where he is weaker, he is now magically on par with him. It's an outlier.
Let me put it this way. He didn't dodge or wasn't able to block. That doesn't mean he couldn't react. He literally says shoot in the same panel. Do you see that?
He didn't even realize his arm was missing.
He's in him. No, I tested. No, I don't think that's actually what's being shown here.
Watch the anime. Feel free. I don't care.
Okay. No, he literally says he may have gotten me, but I'm fine. I use Flying Rising to escape. He does notice that his arm is blown off.
No, he doesn't. Obito literally has to go and freaking point at him. He's so stupid.
Yeah, as he's being hit, that's fine.
He's like, oh, I got out of there. I'm fine. And Obito says, Are you sure about that? And looks and realizes the arm has a truth-seeking orb on it. So if this is I want to write out the scaling. Okay. Here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Minato?
So the thing with Jubito, and let me show you why the Jubito thing doesn't really matter.
Relative to.
Let me grab it. Okay.
Okay. Then we have.
Yeah. So let me bring this up.
Is over Jubito.
Okay. Here we go.
Then we go and say, hey, guess what? Jubito, what is this? He was in a daze? I don't give a fuck. That's not an anti-feat. So prove if he's not in a daze, he can still do this.
Okay, let me show you. Okay, relax. He's saying, are you familiar with the dazed effect?
Yeah, he was in the daze when fighting Obito. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, do you agree with the dazed
effect?
Yeah,
100% fine. He literally has flashbacks and memories, and he literally almost wants, he's like, wow, I should just died when I was young.
Naruto literally has to wake him up out of the dazed effect.
Yeah, I know. There's a
and
daze.
He literally
Continue. There's a daze.
Okay. All right, so he's dazed, so this wouldn't matter. Okay, that's fine.
No, it doesn't matter. No, prove that he could do this when he's not in a daze.
Okay. So yeah, let me explain it to you in a different way. We know that he's dazed here. There's like a preponderance of evidence that he is in a daze here. He literally stares at
I agree.
Jubito. Okay, you agree. So anything that happens here wouldn't matter. So the only feat we're left with is the fact that he reacts to Jubidara. That would put him on scale or on par with Jubidara, which is fine.
Do you believe Jubidara is relative in speed to teenage Obito? Even though you already acknowledged that the 10 Tails is infinite chakra.
No. So let me re-explain a little bit further. I can write out my scaling.
And even if why would him being in a daze make him slower?
Here, 1 second. Let me write this out. Well, you agreed to the daze thing.
Why would that make him slower? I agree that a daze was present.
Okay, you agreed to the daze. I'm not.
Why would the daze make him slower?
Okay, I'm not gonna.
Why would the daze make him slower?
Yes, you didn't prove daze makes him slower. Stop capping.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, I literally agree that the daze was there.
I agree. The daze was there.
You didn't prove it makes him slower. Prove it makes Minato slower.
Okay.
And even if he was dazed, prove he could do this when he was not dazed. Prove he can react to Jubito, which would make him react to Jubidara.
Khetzy, stop. Don't shotgun. Let me answer one question at a time. Or one request at a time.
I mean, I say not having the Nine Tails chakra is much more of a
no, stop. You're bringing
not having a daze. I'm talking to myself right now.
Let me bring up the dazed point.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So this is actually in direct corroboration with what I'm saying. So we know that we agreed the daze was there. So we know that during the daze, and as you put it, you're saying we know that he was being attacked by Jubito. He was you put it that he was being blitzed by Jubito. So he goes from this as you're putting it, less than Jubito state, which I would say he's at least around Jubito, probably greater. To the fact that he can now keep up with Jubidara, okay? So this actually makes perfect sense. We know that he was in a daze and that this was of significance for Kishimoto to mention on multiple occasions. And that's because he's explaining why he goes from getting harmed by Jubito, getting his arm blown off. You're saying he was blitzed as well. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I do agree he was being harmed. So can you hear me?
I mean, yeah, I believe he snapped out of his daze when he.
So as soon as he snaps out of that daze, he goes from these feats where he's getting harmed by Jubito, getting his arm blown off. To after that. Now the next feat we see is that he's keeping up with Jubidara as far as his. And I'll show you the Jubidara where he intercepts his truth-seeking orbs.
Okay, no, I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay, so I don't. Okay, so one, you tried to. So your argument's kind of circular. Can I correlate it? One, your argument's pretty circular. Two,
no, it's not.
No, okay, so so do you realize that I don't believe Minato was in a daze when the Jubito thing happened. Okay. I believe he was in a daze when he was fighting against Obito when he had half the Zetsu on him. But then Obito goes into the Ten Tails, and he isn't shown to have that daze anymore. He doesn't have flashbacks, anymore. Immediately, he even says, no, even when Obito is transforming, okay? When Obito is transforming, which we've already shown before, he says, now is our time to strike. And we see he even is able to, like, while he's doing this, get a jutsu ready. So he was pretty bloodlusted.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. In this man's whole career.
Alright, and again, you're making the assertion that teenage Obito is relative in speed to Jubidara.
Wait, give me 1 second. I didn't make that. I don't know why you're straw manning me.
You're saying Minato is relative but faster than teenage Obito. But there is relativity there. They're in the same tier. But now, when Jubidara has more 9-Toes chakra, more 8-Toes chakra,
before you
continue, stronger.
Can I grab my scan?
Sure, I'm just repeating the same stuff. This is pointless.
Okay, so let me grab the scan before that's asserted.
So.
Boop doo doo choo 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 choo. All right, I'm really close. Give me like 1 minute.
Where is the 10 tails? I know you already agreed to this, but I want to show it anyway.
Okay.
Where is it? Here. There we go. So, you already agreed to these. But, here's Minato saying freaking Jibidara is stronger. And here's Obito saying he now has infinite chakra.
Jubito, that's fine.
Okay, so you already agreed earlier.
Wait,
okay?
No. Let me grab my scan before we start, please. This is a new point.
This is not a new point. I'm repeating the same shit.
Okay, let me.
It's all inconsistent.
Yeah, here we go.
Outlier.
So no, the days doesn't actually wear off until after the Jubito fight, when he like summons the God tree and stuff. So no, that's
Can you show me that?
Corroborating what I'm saying.
Where?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. Do they fight? Yeah. It's only Sasuke and Naruto fighting him with the sword of Nunaboko.
What? Oh, Jubito's staff thing. No, wait. When they performed the Majestic Entire Susanoo and got all the Konoha 11 chakra globes.
When does Jubidara become summoned?
I have no idea. Probably like 660. I don't know. 670 is like Kage.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, after, after the end of 644, Minato doesn't even fight Jubito anymore. That's when he wakes up from his daze. So no, that completely encompasses the Jubito fight.
Wait, what? You haven't shown me anything. You said you were looking for the scans and you found the scan. What scan am I looking for?
Okay, relax. It's in the daze scan. Just look at it. It says the exact chapter, 644. They're done fighting at that point.
No, they're not.
Okay, listen. When I say they, I mean Minato.
So, do you realize that
Minato's
this needs to be freaking ascertained for some reason. Minato fighting against Obito was before Jubito.
No. This is when I say 644. When I say Obito, I mean Jubito. I should have been more clear, but
yeah, this is before Jubito.
It's not. It's when Minato doesn't wake up from his daze until after he's fought Jubito. So that completely corroborates what I'm saying.
This is before Jubito.
No, it's not. 644 is not before Jubito.
Do you not realize, dude? Jubito was fighting from 655. This is before that, dude. As soon as Obito got knocked out the 10 tails, Kakashi went to finish him off.
This is Khetzy. This the chapter Jubito was summoned in. 38.
Crack. Maybe I'm a dumbass, right? Isn't this before?
644.
Here, I guess I'll show you the exact thing. Because this matters for some reason.
So that means the dazed effect is completely fine and corroborates what I'm saying.
This is before.
He doesn't wake up from the dazed effect till after they fight.
This is before. This is exactly what happens here.
No,
Obito didn't come back with Black Zetsu, you dumbass.
Minato was fighting Jubidara here, not Jubito. What the fuck?
Why are you such a... You're all over the place, Geass. So, look at this, okay?
No, you
Obito
just
gets
can't
knocked
follow
out.
me.
Dude, Obito gets knocked into Ten Tails, and it's just himself. Kakashi goes to finish him off, and Minato goes and stops him. He was not fighting him. Your Days effect is before Jubito.
No, it's not. Oh my god. Let me show you the chapter that Jubito summoned in 638.
Can you look at scans? Can you look at scans?
Crack, you can corroborate. No, I'm going to show you the timestamp. What are you talking about?
You haven't shown me shit, okay? So I don't know.
Your timeline is off.
Crack, can you just call him a dumbass already? Like, Jesus Christ.
No, can you tell Khetzy smoking monkey cock like he's wrong?
Here,
I'll show you.
Never heard of that drug.
Monkey cock? Damn, that's crazy.
Dude, just tell him the Days effect is before Jubito. No, this is so dumb.
No, it's not.
This entire
monkey cock is pretty big.
Hey, look, look at the scan I just sent. Look what chapter. Wait,
I don't see anything.
One.
Dude, just tell him the timeline, Crack.
638. Obito, the Jubi's Jinchuriki. Wow, it's almost as if that's Jubito.
Dumb.
That's Jubito, you fucking idiot.
Those are flashbacks. And no, wait, the data book scan is not in.
No, it is not.
You are so dumb. Okay, I'm about to drop the entire. I'm about to drop the entire manga on you.
Okay, you're about to drop it.
Dude, just look above. Obito, when he comes out of Ten Tails, does not Black Zetsu on him.
Look right here. Look right here. He's literally transforming in the same chapter.
Obito does not have Black Zetsu on him. What are you talking about? You're trying to start a debate over whether Minato fought against Obito with Black Zetsu, which was before Jubito.
No. The days that look at the scan I sent, please, Crack. Could you look as well? Because Khetzy.
Crack, do you not know the timeline?
Yeah, what about it?
Look at the very last sentence. What you want to say is the same as my nagging mom, right? I already know. Volume 67, chapter 644. That's when the dazed effect ends.
6.
That's after he fights Jubito.
What are you even talking about? You're saying this Black Zetsu thing was freaking before Jubito.
No, I never said that. You did.
What are you? That's what you're. What are you saying?
I never said.
What are you saying?
You are the only person who has.
What
said
are
that.
you saying?
So no,
what are you saying? I'm listen. We have I am misrepresenting what you are saying, Geass. Be clear.
Yes, let me repeat myself for the 10th time.
Do it.
The chapter I'm talking about, which I've said a million times, is chapter 6.
Talk about what you are. What's your point?
Chapter.
Go to the. What are you saying in the data book? I'm clearly misrepresenting what you're saying, Geass.
644 is when the dazed effect ends. Minato is under the dazed effect until 644 after he fights Jubito. Okay?
This is so stupid. I swear to God.
So it's completely fine for him to be.
Where does it say that's when the dazed effect ended?
Oh, thank you for understanding my point now.
No, wait. Where? Because clearly I was misrepresenting something. The part where I see where it says 644, it's in relation to a different freaking panel.
No. It's saying this statement is when his day's effect ends because he bumps fists with Naruto saying, wake up, old man. What you want to say is the same as my nagging mom, right? I already know. So I'm saying this is where this effect ends because we see a drastic increase in his ability from when he's fighting Jubito to when he's let me finish. When he's fighting Jubito to when he's matching Jubidara in speed. So all I'm saying is this is when the dazed effect ends. So it's when at this point that he goes from being being able to get hit by Jubito, getting his arm blown off, to relative to Jubidara, who he fights later.
Okay, I've already demonstrated why you're such an ass. Oh, okay.
Wait, Khetzy, let me ask you.
No, I'm going to respond right now, okay? So what great effect? Are you saying base Minato is stronger than KCM too? Because now I get what you're saying. You're saying this day's effect lasts this long, okay?
So what I'm saying is, let me ask you this. Do you think KCM is greater than base?
Yeah, I don't even try to shift the burden of proof. Don't even try it.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yes. No. I believe KCM is. I should believe KCM should be stronger because it's access to more chakra.
Okay.
And the Naito's chakra is very strong. Yes.
Let me finish my line. So my line of logic is KCM. We know that KCM's an amp. It would be fucking retarded if it wasn't.
Yes.
So it wouldn't make any sense. So what I'm saying is there has to be some reason that Minato goes from being able to like get hit by Jubito, which we know Jubidara is much stronger than, to reacting to Jubidara in base versus being in KCM2, which we know is an amp when he's fighting Jubito.
You are now asserting the fact that Teenage Obito is
no,
relative in speed to Jubidara.
Crack, can I finish my line of logic? Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, if he can keep up with Jubidara in base, and somehow he was like a little below or somewhere below Jubito in KCM2, which we agreed is an amp, that means there is some reason that he went from stronger or weaker in a stronger form to stronger in a weaker form. And that reason is the dazed effect. Thank you. It's what makes
that is circular because it's dependent on the fact that Minato the Minato thing is an outlier. It's dependent that Minato's speed against Jubidara is an outlier. And this isn't movement speed, this is just cognition. He has cognition to 8 gates guy.
So one, you just completely misused the word circular. Two, what we're going to assert is that there's some reason that there's a distinction between a character being in a stronger form but somehow weaker versus him being in a weaker form but somehow stronger.
Let's end this, okay?
And that reason, sorry, let me finish. And that reason is the dazed effect. So Minato does actually scale to Jubidara in this moment. You're calling it an outlier. I'm saying there's reason and rationale behind it.
Okay, now, Geass, even if I accepted this ridiculous daze effect point, it doesn't change the fact.
You agree to the daze.
No, I agree that daze exists, okay? Shut up. I don't agree on your time frame or everything. Okay, crack. Geass, shut up. Geass, shut up. You would be then asserting that Jubidara is the same speed as Teenage Obito, as you have agreed that Minato's is relative in speed to Teenage Obito.
No, I said okay.
I'm gonna end this right here. Okay, even if we were saying,
I feel like we can conclude after.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna say this last thing. Okay.
Conclude.
Yes.
Whatever, I don't know.
Even if we said Minato has reactions to 8 gates guy, okay, he has reactions to Jubidara. It doesn't change the fact that his combat speed isn't that high. So either way you put it, he's being blitzed by Tobirama. You are ridiculous.
No, I disagree. So let me explain. His Flying Thunder God is a combat technique.
It's not his movement speed. It's not his movement speed.
Yeah.
We can move on.
So
we can conclude. We can conclude.
He's using it here, and you brought up a new point. That's why we aren't concluding that. So he used it here to react to an attack. So we know that he can use it in combat, and it's a combat speed and technique. On top of that,
do you believe your cognition? No, don't make a new point. Don't make a new point. Don't make a new point. No, you always talk about me shotgunning. You always talk about me shotgunning. You're making a new point.
Crack, am I allowed to respond to his
Crack? Oh my goodness, Geass. Okay, Geass. Are you aware cognition is not your combat speed?
Crack, can we answer
my fucking...
Here, Geass.
Am I allowed to respond to his...
Yes, respond.
Thank you. So, Khetzy, please don't interrupt me while I respond. Okay, let me respond, okay? Thank you.
Bitch.
You brought up a new point. I'm responding to it. Okay. So what we're saying here is that he used it in the context of a combat technique. It is a combat technique that he's using. As well as the fact Minato didn't just use FTG. He got up there and he rotated so that he could protect Guy.
In the anime.
He used it as far as a movement speed. No. He used it as far as a movement technique.
Show me down the manga.
Well, no. You said anime.
Show me. No, I want no. If the manga has more precedence than the anime, okay. The anime.
Why does the manga contradict the anime here?
The manga shows a different scene. Minato doesn't turn his body. And just to say this ridiculous thing, okay? Because someone can react to something does not mean they can move at that speed.
Let me refute that point before you continue. You said he didn't turn his body, so no. And if you look up before in the 2 scans I sent, where he's looking sideways at Jubidara, about to attack Guy. He obviously goes from where he's looking or facing those true-seeking orbs to his body being turned around, okay?
Why can't he just start off with his back?
Can you show that? Because that isn't the context.
Yeah, I'll show you the exact thing. He teleports in with it on his back.
No, let me show you. Okay, so in the panel, he's facing the exact same direction as Guy. If you see, his head is literally aligned parallel to Guy. So he's looking at the true-seeking orbs. Yes. He goes from there to his back being turned and his neck being turned away from the Tsushima orbs.
Yes.
So he obviously rotated to some extent.
Yes. Okay, so do you realize? Okay, so now you're asserting Minato was as fast as 8-Gate's guy. Okay, you're also asserting this ridiculous thing that if Minato reacts to this thing with cognition, and he uses something in combat, therefore he can throw that thing with that cognition. That's ridiculous. I just showed you with the KCM2 skill.
Wait. So
someone can react to someone and still not be able to physically react. This is so stupid.
Okay, so one, we know that FTG has an activation speed. It doesn't just happen. You have to.
No, it really is. It's teleportation. It's instant. It's shown to be instant.
You still have to activate the technique.
Oh my goodness, no, I don't know. Oh, you activate it, yes, it has an activation. But it's not as... the activation does not scale to the user. Otherwise, Minato will just teleport everywhere.
So, no. What I'm saying is the activation does require his some use of his jutsu.
Just agree to this. Just agree to this.
He doesn't just start off with...
Yes, you're retarded. Just agree to this. Yes, just agree to this. Okay.
So he rotates.
Can Minato form a Rasengan before he can Flying Thunder God? Or even, just because Minato can react to 8-Gate's guy does not mean he can form a Rasengan before he reaches him. Cognition is not combat speed.
Yeah, I'm saying his movement speed here, or his combat speed, would require him to be able to attack at that same speed.
Is Teenage Obito as fast as 8-Gate's guy?
Let me explain.
We can conclude. So, I'm tired. You're gonna give me a migraine. I'm gonna grow a brain tumor.
Okay, are you familiar with Zabuza using kunai in his mouth?
What?
Are you familiar with Zabuza using a kunai in his mouth to attack?
I think you're retarded.
Are you familiar with Zabuza?
Sure. Zabuza uses a kunai in his mouth. He stabs people with it.
Okay.
With his physical speed.
Minato here is doing the same thing. He literally has the kunai in his mouth. He's rotating. He can attack with it.
What does a kunai have to do with this?
That's an attack.
His Taijutsu attack. What are you even saying? You left me speechless.
Zabuza does the exact same thing and he kills people with it. So yes,
I'm going to
attack at that speed.
Minato is not moving there. He is teleporting there. And he's teleporting to this kunai
and rotating.
I'm going to is Teenage Obito relative in speed to 8-Gate's guy?
No, let me point it out one more time. So Minato
answer the question.
I'm about to. So Minato is unquantifiably above
they are relative and in the same tier. We can conclude. I don't want to do this anymore. I do not want to do this anymore.
Let me finish. You asked a question. I'm allowed to respond to your question.
You're embarrassing.
So the last question, and then we can move on. So he's unquantifiably above this Obito, okay? So we don't have any quantification for it. We don't know
if they are relative in the tier. If they're in the same tier, you're saying relative, but Minato was slightly faster.
Oh my god!
Rack said Minato is
absolutely suck.
Dude,
both of
Khetzy,
you.
You crack out body you after this, okay?
So he's unquantifiably above this this Obito. So we know that.
Answer my question.
Khetzy, stop. I'm about to.
You're dodging the question.
If you stop interrupting me, you'll have your answer. So he's unquantifiably above, and we know that this same Minato is relative and can react to Jubidara's attacks with his own movement speed and especially with FTG. So we know that this puts him in a tier that is relative to this Jubidara.
By doing this, you are making the assertion that Teenage Obito would be in the same tier as Minato.
Khetzy, I'm about to finish. So this Jubidara is somewhere above this Jubito, above Obito, okay? So Minato would just be in a tier that's relatively above this Obito, which is fine.
You are saying...
So I just answered.
Okay, you are saying... Okay, Geass, do you believe that Jubidara and 8-Gate's guy are significantly faster than Teenage Obito? You said unquantifiably, so that could mean anything. Okay, do you think they would get blitzed?
I don't know. Blitzed by who?
Okay.
Hello?
Would 8-Gate's guy blitz and destroy Teenage Obito? Because I already confirmed that it's now like...
I don't know.
I've already showed you that the 10-tailed states have infinite chakra. You said chakra has more speed, right? He has infinite chakra. Okay. Jubidara would blitz... I've shown you that Jubidara would blitz Rinnegan Obito. Okay, Teenage Obito, okay? You said that they're
No,
the
you
same.
didn't.
Crack said that you said
Nah, I don't
that
think you did.
Minato is relative to Obito, but Minato is slightly faster. That's what Crack said that you said. Okay. If he's slightly faster, it's not significant enough to where Minato, as an Edo Tensei, would scale to Jubidara, which would make this an outlier. And you already agreed in the very first 5 minutes of this debate that Minato scales relative to teenage Obito. Therefore, your scaling is inconsistent.
Actually, wait. So let me bring up a
we
point.
can conclude. I don't want to do this anymore.
No. Let me. Okay, you brought up a new point. Let me refute.
I haven't repeated. I haven't given repeating myself.
Okay, so no. You brought up earlier that Minato said that Obito could see through his movements. Any level of like relativity.
That doesn't even matter.
I would just grant to his shot.
Tell me this isn't an outlier. You already agreed they're relative. This does not matter at all.
Yeah, I said I would grant that relativity to his precog and his Sharingan. He says you see through my.
Oh my god, Crap, can you call this? Like, this is stupid.
That means his Sharingan is
say to conclude, call it, say the winner. I don't care. This is
do you
so
disagree
dumb.
that Sharingan is precogging?
Why did it have to be the Sharingan?
Yeah, Minato says explicit. One, he's using his Kamui, so he's using his Sharingan. But two, he says explicitly, he saw right through my movements, which means he's using some level of precog.
Show me that you can use precog with the MS.
That Sharingan abilities carry over to your MS?
Yes.
Is that what you want me to show you?
Yes, please.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
This doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, it's so stupid. I've already said why it's an outlier. It's like a 3-hour debate. You're absolutely retarded. I hate you. Freaking.
You're so stupid, Khetzy. Like, you're so stupid.
This is dumb. Crack will body you after this, okay?
There are so many other
I'm
things
attacking.
to
He leaves me speechless, Crack. He leaves me speechless.
Itachi uses Izanami while he has his Gekyo open. So that's fine.
What? Show me you can use your 3 Tomoe abilities with MS.
He did. He used Izanami.
Is Izanami a 3 Tomoe ability?
Yeah, Itachi.
Wait, who used Izanami?
Itachi used Izanami.
Is Izanami a 3 Tomoe ability? Because the 3 Tomoe abilities are the Eye of Hypnotism, the Eye of Insight, and everything else, like the precog abilities. Show me you use those abilities.
So let me
show me them using them with the base Sharingan.
Hey Khetzy, if you stop yelling, I can respond to you.
Oh my
God. What he said, what I'm saying is he used a base Sharingan ability in MS.
So show me it's a base Sharingan ability.
Let me finish. His base abilities very obviously do carry over to his Mangekyo. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to use Izanami and Izanagi.
1, show me Izanami and Izanagi are base Sharingan abilities. 2, just because you can use one ability doesn't mean you can use all abilities. I'm not shotgunning anything. I'm addressing you. You say shotgun when it's convenient for you. Shut up.
Let me finish. So what I'm saying is, are you familiar with the first like Uchiha using like Izanagi to their eyes? Like
show me.
They all went blind. Okay, I'll show you.
Show me it's a base ability.
Izanagi.
Damn.
Early Uchiha.
You need. I think
this doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you can use that if you want.
Yes, this doesn't even matter. You're attacking an old point.
It's like Rai and like
old Uchiha use it, and that's why they all like blind.
I don't know if they use it with their base, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they do use it in their base.
Show me. Damn.
All right, 1 second.
And it wouldn't even matter. Yes, why are you attacking this one old point about Minato? You're already in agreement that Minato scales to running around
can you
to
shut
Teenage
the
Obito.
fuck up
No, this
and
is
let me do my
pointless.
own scaling? Thank you.
I want to conclude. You're a genuine retard.
You explain.
Like, don't talk to me again. Like, don't talk to me again. It's embarrassing, Geass. It's embarrassing.
Why would you explain?
Don't talk to me again.
You're being retarded.
Why are you talking like an old-fashioned knight?
You're being retarded. Explaining your points and your stance.
Shut up.
That's what.
What are you talking about? Why are you trying to be even more annoying than you already are? Jesus
That's
Christ.
absolutely
You're embarrassing. You're pretty much freaking
you're being
spurging right now.
Retarded by explaining yourself and using logic.
What do I see here? Wow, these two Uchiha look pretty cool. Might say how strong one of them is. I can totally tell they're using a Sharingan. With its MS? Yeah. I can't see them use it with their 3 Tomoe.
Let me get it. Damn. But they're using it in their base.
Well, I see an MS activated. What are you talking about?
1 second, damn.
You just said that like you freaking finished.
This shit absolutely sucks.
He's attacking an old point that's not important. He's saying, "Well, let me attack your old Minato point of.
So
let me attack their old Minato point of
No,
Minato
yes,
being
because you already been through
speed."
this. You can just go back to like 20 points back and say, well, actually now I can attack this point.
No. If there's new contention with it, I don't
you've
see why
already agreed.
Your contention is new, not his. You already went over this and now you disagree all of a sudden.
Can we conclude? Can we conclude?
Let me finish. I do believe I showed that any relativity would be due to the fact that he has precog because of his Sharingan. If Khetzy wants to say, yeah, they're relative though, I'm just saying, yeah. It's
Minato says you have to physically move. I'm not letting you go back on it. You already agreed Minato is relative in speed to teenage Obito.
Yes.
It contradicts your entire scaling.
Oh my god, just fucking conclude already. I don't give a shit about
Jesus Christ.
We're
concluding, yes, we're concluding.
So what I'm saying is, the reason for that is because of precog abilities.
It doesn't matter. The relative speed, which you already agreed to.
Yes, because of precog, yes.
Would it even matter? It's his physical movements.
Yes, it does.
Oh my god.
It
okay, stop talking about this shit and make your point.
Okay, I'm
conclude.
concluding first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna freaking okay. So in my conclusion, he already agreed freaking Minato scales to teenage Obito. I then went and scaled Tobirama, even relative to EMS Sasuke and KCM1 Naruto. Okay? Mastered KCM1 Naruto. I then told them they are scaling to Jubito. He scales to Jubito, and Jubito is much faster than teenage Obito. And he went and agreed to this by when I told him that the Ten Tails has infinite chakra, and he blatantly agreed that he was faster and stronger. Okay? So now we have Tobirama at this Jubito level. Okay? Then we go to his scaling, which he tried to go and scale Minato to Jubi, Dara, and Eight Gates Guy. But by doing this, he is essentially forming an outlier and being inconsistent, as I've already demonstrated, and he agreed that Minato scales to freaking teenage Obito. And already demonstrated why, if he were to go and say Minato is relative to Jubidara, he is like the causality of it is that Minato is that teenage Obito scales relative to Jubidara, which he already agreed teenage Obito was slower than Jubito. So his entire argument falls apart. He was inconsistent. He tried arguing this weird Susanoo point. I showed him that the Susanoo's activation is much faster than the user. And yeah, I won 0 difficulty. You're an embarrassment. Talk.
Okay, so we're going to debunk my son real quick. The first thing I want to bring up is the fact that when I said that Minato was faster, but somewhat relative to teenage Obito, that just means that Minato is unquantifiably faster. And I don't think my opponent gave any quantification, even when asked to do so, for how much faster Minato was. He just agreed that Minato is unquantifiably faster, even if he wants to say they're somewhat relative. That means that there's just some unknown. It could be infinite. It could be 100 million times. It could be 10 times. Barrier between the speed difference between when we see him later against Jubidara and when he reacts to Jubidara, which my opponent didn't really contest, that he does in fact react to Jubidara. I think I showed that he is relative combat speed and movement speed with FTG, and the fact that he turns around during the scene. I think I showed that or demonstrated it fairly well, that he does in fact react here. Now, the point that my opponent brought up, which will put him above Jubidara, or relative to Jubidara, who's above Jubito, who he's trying to scale Tobirama to, which puts him directly above Tobirama. So from here, my opponent brought up, or is trying to bring up, the fact that I did bring up some relativity to to Obito and this what's it called? Minato. The difference here, or the thing here, is my opponent didn't really bring up any quantifiers for how much greater Jubito would be than the regular teenage Obito. So from here, that would just again fall into that unquantifiable barrier where we don't know how much faster this character is than his teenage self. And then I brought up the relative point that my opponent even brought up himself, that Minato even says back then he saw through all of my moves, which is a direct nod to precog. So from here, I showed that in Mangekyo his state that you can use base abilities which include precog, and my opponent never showed any refutation to that not being the case. And I showed that through the early Uchihas using it, as well as Itachi using base abilities, Izanagi and Izanami, which were very obviously used during this war era, which means this does in fact include some level of precog, which could help make Obito relative. Yo.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Never talk to me again. 2 hours here.
Epic debate.